you may or may not, or I can pause my thing for
Yeah,
you.
pause it. I'll tell
Okay.
you when we get started in things. So, first SCV is building, and it is built now. Oh my god, they're not doing like a widescreen layout and not 4x3, are they? This is
Yeah, this is
awful.
super weird.
This is so bad.
Yeah, this is yeah. Anyways,
Oh, this is painful to look at.
this is
Okay.
this is actually pretty painful to look at. But yeah, so we got last on the top right corner as the orange Terran, and the bottom corner, the bottom position as the blue Terran is going to be mined. So yeah, this looks ugly as hell. I'm
Yeah,
not.
why are they not casting it in remastered? They have remastered. I don't know what they're doing right now.
Yeah,
This
this is
is
kind of weird.
pretty weird. But oh well, we do finally have all the overlay information. It's not quite in the right position, but eventually they'll get it together.
See, I don't know how I feel about the observer tab, knowing that, well, okay, I guess observer tab you want to know the supplies, but like in terms of like casting,
Hmm.
you know, in professional casting for Brood War at least, part of the reason why it's so exciting all the time is because you never knew what the supply difference was. And in these games, I feel like, it takes a little bit out of the excitement. You kind of know when the game's over. Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay, they fixed it. I don't
There
know
we
if they
go.
fixed it.
Wait, what? They
They
didn't
fixed it
fix
for you.
anything for me.
They switched back. They switched to full screen, I think. Like the
Okay,
the
there we go.
16:9. Yeah.
Pause for like
Okay.
another like 5 seconds. I told you you're like way ahead of me. Way ahead of me.
The problem with pausing is like it doesn't restart immediately. Okay, there we go.
Should be
All
good.
right, I'm at 14-14 for both of these players now for supply.
Give it like 5 more seconds.
I think I can't pause it honestly, or like it won't work for me if I try to pause because
Well,
it just pops right back to the live stream. It's not like Twitch where you can pause.
well, that's gonna be a problem if you're 10 seconds ahead of me. So you need to figure something out.
Oh, I'm not gonna put a 5-second lag on my thing for you. Wait, what if I cast from your screen? No, that won't work either.
No. So just like refresh it, see if you can get it. In the meantime, we do have a both players just starting off with pretty standard stuff. Looks like Last is actually going to be going for the gasless fast expand. A little bit risky in this matchup, but considering how comfortable Last is in TBT, I think he'll be just fine. Just needs to make sure that he gets his tanks out in time to deal with any sort of vulture shenanigans that might come out, or any sort of early pushes that might come out from Mind.
I wouldn't call it risky per se, but because if you just build a bunker like immediately out front, not like unless they go for a very fast tank, or in this case, hey look, a 2-fac from mine. You can't really get punished for it, but mine has in fact gone for the 2-fac. I think Last, if he scouts, which he hasn't really scouted yet, should sniff something's up because of the fact that mine did go for a wall in, and in TVT you just almost never see a wall in at all.
Right. Well, I say it's risky in terms of the fact that you are taking some inherent risk by going for the gasless fast expand. Whereas when you go for some sort of a gas build, you do a lot better. But yeah, mine looks like he's gonna be going crazy.
This is the flash build. Remember the flash build against Last in Game 3 on Circuit Breaker?
Oh,
no, on Andromeda.
The double upgraded drops. Yeah, this might be really fun to watch.
This is the Vulture. This is the Vulture drop build, I think. Because he's got that starport up, and you can't afford, tanks out of 2 factories with the starport. And so this is gonna be really cool to see this build come out. I guess that it's got more popular now that Flash has obviously debuted the damn build. I know I was playing this build a lot. People called me after, like, hey, Flash for the win, and then we play TVT, and I do the build. It's like, hey, isn't this the Flash? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a dirty copier.
It's one that can definitely snipe his opponent, and it's actually, I think it's very smart to use this against Last. I mean, if we think back to the ASL 3, Flash used this to completely dismantle Last in the final game, so it makes sense. You know that it works against Last. You know that Last tends to go greedier in this matchup since he knows he's very confident in his abilities. So if you just come up with some sort of a cheese build early on, you can definitely kill him before he's actually prepared to do something about it. What do you think about the supply depot in the bottom right-hand corner to kind of scout out that area?
It's interesting. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know if you watched the famous Boxer vs. Haya game, where Boxer just put down random supply depots all over the map for like vision.
I
and
have.
blocking.
That game is amazing.
That game is amazing. Maybe it's kind of like this. By the way, it's cool to note that in the first person view mode or of the you know, like on the minimap where you can see the players where they're looking at, you got last with the widescreen view and mine with the 4x3 view. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that is actually neat. I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, drop is gonna start to come in here. Dropship is out now, and the commentators were pointing out also that there was that potential drop of the ledge right by the natural base, because it's kind of like a Lost Temple-ish drop area. But here comes the drop, and we're gonna see how much damage that mine can actually do.
Look how smart this is, though. Last already pulling his Marines to set them over there by that ledge. He knows that there's the potential for some drops, so he's already going to have some units in position to scout this out. Unfortunately, there's really not a lot you can do with this once you get 4 vultures in your main with double ups. Right on top of the factory. This is disastrous.
Oh, no! I don't know if you've seen it yet, but the tank, the SCVs are trying to desperately repair the tank, and then the mines just ran over, put mines around it, and then the tank got mine dragged into all the SCVs.
Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, just saw that. Unfortunately, that's going to be pretty much death for Last. He's lost all of his SCVs in the main, and even more vultures coming in right now. Even if he somehow manages to stabilize, he's lost so much economy and can't actually build anything out of this factory.
Yeah.
So
that's
pretty
GG.
much
So
over.
mine's gonna take game 1 off this, and you know, you might have been right. Mine, I think, definitely has been underestimated, and maybe this is also to consider this. This is also a mind trick from Mind. You know, obviously it's Mind, but like
they don't call
no,
mine for nothing, yo.
I know, but I mean, like seriously, if you consider this, right? Last, maybe he might get tilted off this build, because this build absolutely caught him off guard in the Flash series.
Definitely.
You know, so it's very possible, and it basically went for the same route. Remember, he in that game he went factory to expand to 1-star port with Wraith. This game he went command center to factory to 1-star port with Wraith, and got, you know, caught out once again by it. So it's very interesting to note about the parallels, and maybe this will play into the mind games with Last heading into the future games.